Rideshare giant Uber is about to start accepting cash payments for some rides across Australia. James Towers with us from ING. Morning to you, James. This is an interesting move, isn't it? A little surprising. Why would Uber introduce cash at the moment?
Yeah, morning, eh? Look, despite Australia really becoming increasingly digital, there is some data that shows cash use is still rather significant here in Australia. So Uber says cash is actually being used as a budgeting tool, particularly among younger generations, which is quite interesting, looking for a bit more control over their spending. And of course, there are people who are also more reliant on cash for everyday use as well still. So the RBA's Consumer Payments Survey found cash accounted for about 15% of payments last year, and around half of Aussies are still using cash during a typical week. So there is also other data from the central banks showing that Aussies withdrew about $9.4 billion from the ATMs in May this year. It shows cash obviously still has a role to play, but surprisingly, or not surprisingly, digital payments are still rather dominant. 1.4 billion card purchases were made in May, around $100 billion worth of payments. So it just goes to show people still finding a way for cash to budget, track their spending, and also make sure they know where their money's going, Eddie.
Yeah, certainly. Thank you, James.